Hey everybody, welcome back. We are, I've only had 4 hours of sleep, so bear with me. And I'm getting ready to record with Brooke, but I got up earlier than I remembered. I thought the alarm clock was set for an hour before we're supposed to meet. It was set for 2 hours before we're supposed to meet. So I'm going to go ahead and record one of the home free songs that just released, get that out of the way, and then do some more recording after Brooke and I are done. But this one is to their video, Santiana, something like that. So, Santiana, I think it's Santiana. Um, I haven't taken Spanish since, hold on, graduated in 92 from high school. So 93 or 94 was the last Spanish class I had. And I didn't finish it. So if that tells you anything. And the one that I did complete, the first Spanish class I took, everybody failed the tests. Everybody failed the homework assignments. And I still ended up with a B. So if that tells you what kind of bell curve there was, for those of you that like statistics. At any rate, Santiana, this was one of the songs in their medley. So I'm excited to hear the whole thing. I don't know if they've switched it up any. You know, we don't have Austin this time, who was very dramatic in his video recording. But we are learning that Bastine is also very dramatic. So we'll have to see. But Bastine is not Austin. And it's been 3, 4, 5, I think 5 years since they've recorded that medley. So, and this isn't the only song from that medley that's in this new album that they've done. So I'm excited to see what they've done and listen to the whole thing, what they've switched up, what they haven't, and yeah. So here we go. Home free, Santiana. Let's check it out. Maybe we're not recording it. I can't get OBS to bring up the Firefox. Okay, finally got it working. I don't know. It's going to be one of those days, I'll say. Yesterday, oh my gosh. So I went to a Halloween party. Short story. Well, maybe not. I went to a Halloween party in Fort Mill, South Carolina last night. And got there and, well, not even got there. On the way, so before I even left the house, I decided their theme was Fantastic Beasts. And so I didn't even think about my Nittany Lion onesie or the other onesies I have that could have fit the theme. So I was going to go as eccentric artist, and I had the biggest eyelashes that I had, put those on, and I'm on my way there. Oh, I take my kitten with me, Mary Ann, because she's been locked in the office with me for the last month because we don't need more kittens. And so until I can get little Mister fixed, which is not until after November 1st, got to keep them separated because the last thing we need is them humping. But so I take her with me. Everything's fine. She's crying in the car. That's normal, right? Get to the Sam's Club in Mooresville, and I get some fruit and cat food. Fruits for the party. They asked for fruits and veggies. So get there, and get that stuff, got out of Sam's Club, get back on the road. We get to Huntersville, and a truck in front of me slams on his brakes, which the car system caught before I did, and it slams on its brakes. And everything that was in the back of the car, the safe area where there's no trash, ended up in the front of the car. And the fruit busted open and landed on top of the trash that was at the front of the car. So couldn't use the fruit. So I wasted $15 there. And also the whole way down, my low pressure on the tire gauge goes off. I stopped at a Sheetz, which has free air. So if you all are ever looking for a place and you're kind of North Carolina and up as far as states, I don't know how far over, but Sheetz has free air. I hear QT also has free air, so don't waste your quarters at other places. But I fill up the thing, the air gauge goes off, says that it's full. Get in the car, it's still reading that the tire pressure's low. So that happened the whole ride. Get there, and everything's good. The kitten's a little scared, but she's not scratching at me or anything like that. So we're cool, right? And I have her on a leash, harness leash, and I take her over to the side to see if she needed to go to the bathroom because it was a long trip. And she wriggles backwards and gets out of the harness and is in the woods right beside the house. And I'm like, shit. So I'm laying in the woods in the dark, 50 degrees. My hips are killing me. And finally got her to come close enough to me that I could grab her. But it was over an hour. I don't know how long exactly it was. So she gets put in the carrier, put in the car. That way, if she gets out of the carrier, at least she's in the car somewhere. And I enjoy the rest of the party. On the way back up, crying the whole time. Not me, the kitten, and the low pressure on the tire. Stop at Sheetz again, try to fill it up again, doesn't do any good. So I got to figure out that issue. But yeah, it was a long night. So I've had 4 hours of sleep. We're going to listen to Santiana. Long story. Sorry about that. I'll put a skip thing in. But now let's listen to the song. Once more, ale.
Heave her up and away we'll go. Away, Santiana. Heave her up and away we'll go. Along the plains of Mexico.
Before they get into it. So I love the start of it. Wasn't expecting that because in the medley it's fast, which they're getting ready to go into. And we've got some crew members. Don't know if they're going to also sing or not. It doesn't have featuring or anything like that. So I don't think so. I think they're just the crew. But yeah, love that start. And I did hear the cymbal from Rob. I heard it on the medley, but it didn't register that it was cymbals that he was doing, and that it actually is Rupp doing the sound. I did read that from patrons who had seen the behind the scenes and everything. So that's pretty cool. Okay, let's continue.
Along the plains of Mexico, Santiana gained a day. Away, Santiana. Napoleon of the West, they say. ship and a bully good crew. Away, Santiana, and an old salty yank for a captain too. Along the plains of Mexico, well, heave her up and away we'll go.
I don't think they are, but it feels like it keeps revving up, going a little bit faster and a little bit faster. And it might be, but it's a bouncy, fast song to begin with. And even Bastien was kind of bouncing as he was taking his arm across, kind of thing. So, yeah. And I like that they're gambling with blank cards while they're singing this. And it said the Napoleon of the West. So does that mean the boat was small or big?
Of Mexico, well, heave her up and away we'll go. Away, Santiana, heave her up and away we'll go along the plains of Mexico. Santiana fought for gold. Away, Santiana.
We got a duo going on.
Around Cape Horn through the ice and snow along the plains of Mexico. Well, heave her up and away we'll go. Away, Santiana. Heave her up and away we'll go along the plains of Mexico. 'Twas on the field of Molly Del Rey. Away, Santiana.
His smirk, because it wasn't a grin, it wasn't a smile, it was a smirk. You can tell Chance loves this whole album, and I heard that this was another one of his passion projects that the group agreed would be good and went along with. But this has been Chance's. All of this has been his project, and it makes sense since he's such a shanty lover. And they even included his original Challenge the Sea, which was awesome. I've enjoyed every one of the songs so far. I was trying to think if there's one that I wasn't that I appreciated, but wouldn't put on my playlist. But all of them are so good. So, which Home Free themselves are always good. It's whether I like the song or not itself. So that's the definer. So put that little clarifier in there.
'Twas on the field of Molly Del Rey. Away, Santiana. Well, both his legs got blown away along the plains of Mexico.
We got Captain.
Away we'll go. Away, Santiana.
Oh my gosh, forget his name.
Heave her up and away we'll go along the plains of Mexico. It was a fierce and bitter strife. Away, Santiana. The General Taylor took his life along the.
I like the crew dancing in the background and kind of acting up and being more drunk in their behaviors because they weren't quite as rambunctious. So I like that the crew's acting up more.
The General Taylor took his life along the plains of Mexico. Well, heave her up and away we'll go. Away, Santiana. Heave her up and away we'll go along the plains of Mexico. Along the plains of Mexico. Santiana, now we mourn. Away, Santiana. We left him buried off Cape Horn. Along the plains of Mexico.
Oh no, it got them. So I don't know the history of the Santiana. It sounds like from the words that we had that they were in a battle and they must have sunk in the battle. I'm still trying to think of Gary Sinise's name in Forrest Gump. Captain, I want to say Captain John, but that's not right. this this is as badass. Um, the whole video of voice play doing The Devil Went Down to Georgia, I was saying Charlie Dickens, mixing it up with Charles Dickens, and not saying Charlie Daniels. So the whole video screwed that up. It's not Captain John, not Captain Lee, Captain. I can't quite get that last part. But when they talked about and his both legs were blown off in the song, I immediately thought of the captain. But yeah, with Rob saying we mourn, I forget the words after that, but basically mourning the ship. It sounds like it was in a battle and it sunk. So I'll do a little bit of research, but you guys can go ahead and fill me in also, and kind of go from there. But yeah, it was interesting to hear the whole thing. I like how it ended, and I think our boys got blown away. So I don't know if this is the last one to their Challenge the Sea album. I've tried to look for the song list on the album because usually they list that, and I didn't see it. So, don't know. But loved it. Sorry about the long story in it. It's just one of those mornings. But I will talk to you all later. Thank you for joining me on this one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Or this one. I'm not sure which one.